Hi, hello, my name is Gomer Joseph. I hope you've all been having a great day so far. Welcome back to another True Crime Tuesdays video. If you are new, I welcome you. Today I'll be discussing the unsolved murder of Vanessa Malone, who also went by Honey. Unfortunately, Honey's life was taken away at a young age. She was 18 when she was murdered, and her family is left with not only unanswered questions, but they're also left with some speculation surrounding her death. Here we go. Vanessa Malone was born in Stone Mountain, Georgia on February 8, 1994. She was the youngest daughter of Flora Malone and the younger sister of Cassandra Kennedy. As Vanessa grew older, she told her mother how she should have been given a more exotic name, which was why she gave herself the name Honey. Loved ones described Honey as someone who was funny, outgoing, beautiful, mesmerizing, bubbly, and sweet. Her mother stated how Honey wanted to become an actress someday, or a YouTube star, or a makeup artist for celebrities. She was also described as someone who trusted and had faith in those she saw as trustworthy. Honey's mother, Flora, believes that with her daughter being so trusting, it might have resulted in her death. On October 23, 2002, Honey came back home from a dress store she worked at. Her mother noticed how exhausted Honey was. Despite how tired she seemed, when Honey received some text on her phone, she told her mother how she'd be hanging out with friends. Flora saw nothing wrong with Honey leaving home to spend time with her friends. Before Honey left, she said to Flora, "Mom, I really love you." When Honey said this, Flora felt like there was something going on with Honey. Now, Honey would always tell her mother how she loved her, but this time Flora felt like there was something different and wondered where this was coming from. Unfortunately, those would be the last words Flora heard her youngest daughter say. At least 20 minutes later, Flora heard what sounded like fireworks. She lived in an apartment complex, and since she wasn't 100% sure what the popping sound was, she called Honey on her cell phone, but Honey did not answer. At first, Flora wasn't too worried. When she called Honey, she could tell that the phone was off. But she did call her oldest daughter, Cassandra, to express how worried she was for Honey. When Flora tried calling her youngest daughter again, she still didn't receive an answer. This was when the mother began to panic. Since she was panicking, Flora called Cassandra again in a more worried tone. By 11 p.m. that night, police gave Flora the news that no mother wants to hear. They informed her that Honey was murdered. Of course, her mother was devastated to hear how she lost her baby girl. This is the story that the police received. Two friends of Honey's, a male and a female, claimed to have been victims of a home invasion as they were renting an apartment. Honey's older sister, Cassandra, explained how Honey didn't really hang out with the right crowd. Her friends were described as people who were involved with drugs and had criminal records. These two specific friends told police how 3 to 6 men who were dressed in all black kicked the door down. The burglars tied these two up with shoelaces and an extension cord, then were forced into a bathroom. As the two were spotted, Honey walked in as the burglars were searching for items to steal. Once she spotted the robbers, she ran out but was shot in the back. After being shot, she was brought back inside. Her family believes they drugged her, dragging her. So they were dragging her on the floor since they knew of blood all over the carpet. Then Honey was placed into the bedroom closet, then shot again in the chest. Once the robbers left, the two friends told police how they untied each other. Something doesn't seem right in the 100-acre woods when I hear the friend's side of the story. Honey's family believes that the whole truth wasn't there either. What was discovered was that Honey's phone was found half a mile away from the murder scene. Police believe that the motive was to resell the phone on the street, but her phone was never sold. Also, police believe that since Honey's friends were involved in shady business, that drugs were stolen. since there was no evidence of any other items stolen in the apartment, and that Honey happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Not only is Honey's death devastating enough, but the family barely has any information about the murder. They never heard a 911 call even when they requested it. Police never shared what weapon was used, didn't get an autopsy report because they needed to wait until the case was solved, which is what the police told them, and didn't see the crime scene photo until it was shown on television. Now, I've been talking with people about this, and I've been told how the police probably wouldn't have wanted to risk any leaks to the public for the sake of the investigation. Like, I would imagine that the family wouldn't allow any leaks if it tampered with the investigation. I wouldn't believe that the family would leak the info if they received it, but what's done is done. Overall, my heart still breaks for the family. To this day, the family hasn't heard from police in years. Honey's family doesn't believe her murder was random. The fact is that nothing was 100% known to be stolen but Honey's phone. Her family believes that she probably knew something that someone or certain people didn't want known in public. It's been almost 7 full years since Honey Malone's life was senselessly taken away from her so early and so suddenly. Her mother Flora has expressed how she hasn't been able to celebrate another holiday ever since her baby girl was taken away from her. Honey's never gonna get the chance to see her older sister's children grow up. It's so sad how her death has been unsolved for this long. I pray that God will get investigators who are passionate enough about this case so that it could get solved and so that Honey and her family could get justice. Honey's story should never be forgotten. If you do have information about this case, please call 404-577-8477. You'll remain anonymous and will receive $50,000. Forget about that no snitching code. Be a snitch and help this family get justice for Honey. I'll leave the number in the description box. That's all I've got to say. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more true crime videos from me, please feel free to subscribe. Every Tuesday, I upload a new video, so make sure to click that bell to get notified about the next video. Thank you for taking the time in your day to watch this video. I'll see y'all next week for True Crime Tuesdays. I'll talk to y'all later.